Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 56 of the Aluminum Screen Podcast. I am Emmett, as always, joined by my lovely co host, Brandon. We have a good news week, a little lighter than I think we'd prefer, but I'm already underselling it. No, we've got a solid news week. We've got some big movies to talk about, which is exciting. Finally, talking about the Mario Galaxy movie, the drama, which I'm very excited to chat about a little bit. Not as excited as Mario, obviously. But before we get into all that fun stuff, Brandon, how are you? How was your week?
I'm doing pretty good. It was a pretty slow week for watches. I think the only watches I got in were, yeah. Oh no. Well, I watched the drama and the Super Mario Galaxy movie, obviously, but I also did do a little Blade Runner double feature earlier in the week. Um,
Hell yeah.
what a time. I hadn't seen the original Blade Runner in a long time. This is my first time kind of revisiting it. And I was like, I get why it's like, oh, it's great, but it was very boring.
I still have to see it, so I can't actually
Hmm.
input too much on this one.
But
Shockingly.
I will say, it was crazy seeing it because they had Chani in the movie from the 1984 Dune. So
Oh, that's
Sean
cool.
Young was everywhere in 80s sci-fi, I guess.
That's so sick.
Yeah, but 2049 kind of wiped the floor with it, in my opinion. What a
Fair
banger.
enough. Ryan
Oh,
Gosling, I mean,
what a guy.
what a guy. Best guy
Put that
around.
guy in a sci-fi movie, it'll be good.
Yeah, not in the Daniels new movie. We didn't even write that down,
Yeah,
but he
sure,
seems like
he's
he
out of
fell
there.
through. Devastating. I wonder why, because I think that was the next thing he was cooking. I
I
guess
think
Starfighter
I think
reshoots.
he went on Twitter and saw everyone dunking on him, and he said, "Let me get out of here."
Let me run. Let me do another La La Land instead.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. He
Too
should.
love,
He
too
should do
land.
that.
That would be sick.
Damien Chazelle and Ryan Gosling need to reunite. They've only done 2 movies together, and it's not enough.
Wait, two?
Yeah, it was in First Man, which I still haven't seen, but
That's a
it
Damien
looks pretty good.
Chazelle movie?
Yeah, right. It came out after
Wait,
Whiplash and before after La La Land. I think it came out 2019. First Man,
that's
and
a
it's like is Neil Armstrong.
I I
2018, yeah.
this is actually crazy. I did not know that was Damien Chazelle like at all.
Yeah. It's like the one that nobody ever talks about. Like I feel like most people didn't even know that he had 4 movies.
No, I did.
They
I
just know
totally
the
didn't.
big 3. Yeah.
100%. That is crazy.
It's also
Wow.
got Kyle Chandler of Game Night fame. I haven't been doing that
Wow.
for a couple weeks, so it's good to
Oh
get a
wow.
mention in there.
That's good. That's good. I'm actually like mind blown right now. Wow.
That's
I gotta
good.
watch
Mind
that now.
blowing in the first 10 minutes.
That's
We're off
true.
to a quite the start.
Big
Might even be
things.
5 minutes. Wow. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my week. It's been very slow. I was in the city over the weekend though, so that is where I saw the drama. I didn't get to see the Mario Galaxy movie in a nice big IMAX screen
Oh,
at Lincoln Square, but
the dream.
I just didn't want to burn 2 of my 4 out of state A-list reservations.
That's true. I was thinking about upgrading just because that stresses me out so much. I've already
Mm.
used two, so I'm like,
Oh,
that's we're like 4 months in, but whatever.
and you've got the Odyssey, Dune 3,
Dune
maybe
three.
Doomsday if you're
Well,
nasty.
yeah, I'd like to get Project Hail Mary. They're re-releasing it in a couple weeks. That'd be
Oh.
nice. I don't know, but it's also
Mm.
probably not worth the. I don't know how much it even is. Whatever. We don't have to get into this.
Yeah,
Uh,
how's your week been?
it's
What you
been
been up
good.
to?
Didn't get a ton of watches in. TV's really picking up right now. It's actually I still have to watch the Mall show, but The Boys is starting this week. Daredevil's been going on. Invincible, I'm a couple episodes behind. I'm like getting overwhelmed by just how much is happening. Uh, Mostly been watching a lot of Curb Your Enthusiasm and
Oh,
Anthony Bourdain. Those have been my two like. God, I'm obsessed
great
with Curb Your
show.
Enthusiasm right now. I think I'm like 3 seasons in. It's awesome. I know you're a big fan. It's so funny.
Yeah, it's it's so good.
And then
It's so ridiculous.
it's incredible. As far as movies go, yeah, it's Mario Galaxy, the drama. I rewatched the original Super Mario Bros. Movie for. God, is there a way to see how many times I've watched it? There definitely is, but
So when you say the original one, do you mean the one
oh,
from
sorry, I
2023 or the
the
really good
twenty
one from the 80s?
the 2023 classic, of course. I think it was my
Mhm.
ninth watch. I watched this
Oh my
movie.
god.
It is such an easy, fun watch. It's like my plane watch. I love it. It's so much fun, and God, I'm such a sucker for it. But yeah, I think that's about it. Not 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 too much. Oh, actually, no. I watched all of the new season of Jury Duty, or I think it's like Jury Duty presents Company Retreat is like the full weird
Yeah.
trademark title. Awesome. I can't believe they did it again. I did not think it would work, but like this season is probably just as good as the first. It's really incredible that they managed to pull it off. Are you a Jury Duty guy at all?
I didn't watch the original Jury Duty, but I've seen so many clips that I'm like, I feel like I get the gist of it.
Mm.
He
It's
doesn't
worth a
get it. I've
watch.
seen the clip where he talks to James Marsden and he's like, "I didn't know you were in Sonic," which is awesome.
It's
It's just awesome
so
to be talking to a guy in a movie and be like, "I heard that movie sucked." That's a
it's
great.
so
That's awesome.
It's incredible. Highly recommend watching both of them. They only work because the guys they get are just like good dudes, and it's just so.
Mhm.
It's like it's a real. They're both really funny, but it's also like this weirdly inspiring thing of just seeing like a guy get put into the strangest situations, and he's just always handling them really well. Especially in the second season, I'm pretty sure they wrote like one of the main characters to be like the villain of the show. The guy was just so nice to him that they like just kept going along with it. Like it was just such a fun. And the finale of the second season was like genuinely incredible. I guess it's reality TV. Is it even? It's like its own thing. I don't even know what you would call it, but like it.
It's probably reality because that guy doesn't have a script or
That's
anything.
true. In terms of reality TV, it's like that's got to be one of the best episodes ever. That finale.
Really.
But yeah,
Is
I
it is
highly
it
recommend.
competing with AI Fruit Love Island though?
Oh man, well, AI Fruit Love Island is probably way over in ratings. Unfortunately, it's
Yeah.
probably cleaning up. Damn, brutal.
Well, did you see we got Tung Sahur in Fortnite?
I did, and what's the coffee cup Minnie Mouse looking
Cappuccino
like?
Ballerina?
Of course, I didn't know that those were related to The Rock until he made a video. I don't know
They're
much
related
about
to The Rock?
the world of Italian brain rot. I got to be honest. I'm a little uneducated on the topic.
Yeah.
My I learned about it because my nephew likes Italian brain rot, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" But it all apparently The Rock uploaded a video. Like I saw this a couple days ago, and he was like, "I'm just learning now. They're telling me for the first time Italian brain rot comes from me." And apparently he said, "What is it? Tung Sahor? Is that the guy's name?"
Sahur, yeah.
Sahur. Oh, it's I put a little. Yeah, apparently he invented that or something. Which I also have a lot of questions about how this works. How does Fortnite get the rights? Do they have to give someone
Is
money?
that
Is
true?
it
Because I looked up The Rock Tung Sahur, and the first thing I see is a discussing fish post that says The Rock has been cast as the voice of Tung Sahur and Tung Sahur
no?
in theaters July 9th, 2027.
Here, yeah, he uploaded a video a month ago on TikTok, so I guess I saw it late. Understanding
Whoa.
the Italian brain rot, a personal journey. So he could not understand this. He could be lying, but this is from him. That it comes from him. This is like but he might have gotten a bad source. I'm struggling to figure out how it connects without
That is
playing
really
this
funny though.
video.
If somebody lied to The Rock and said this thing is actually about you, and The Rock is like, "Shit, it must."
Yeah, yeah, literally. I can't wait for GTA 6 to come out so that comment sections aren't just we got The Rock talking about Italian brain rot before GTA 6.
I
If
can't. That's like I don't even if I'm like they make it illegal for me to play GTA 6. That's fine as long as it comes out, so I never have to read any of those comments ever again.
it's so
But the thing is,
annoying.
I know for the first month after, there's going to be the funniest people that your coworker knows is going to be commenting on Instagram and being like, "Oh, we got this before GTA 6. Oh wait, oh I
Oh,
forgot."
we
And then
got
you're gonna get people be like,
GTA.
"Wow, I can't believe we got GTA 6 before The Rock in a Tung Sahur movie."
Oh my god. Oh, I can't. No, it's gonna go right to GTA 7 like a week later too. I can't believe we got Avengers Doomsday before GTA 7. Okay, so apparently, according to Google AI, which is of course reputable and can do no
Very
wrong,
trustworthy.
well, early unrelated AI memes in October 2023 featured Dwayne the Rock Johnson rapping nonsense in Italian, specific saying it's nonsense is awesome. Specifically, the phrase "Smurdo pure nella lila," which means I shit even in the afterlife. Modern Italian brain rot has evolved into its own distinct surreal aesthetic that is not always necessarily connected to the rock.
I think we need to bomb, like, just blow Italy off the planet. I think we need to, or just
Can
like
we
pick
blame
them
this
up
one on
and send
Italy?
them to outer space.
I
Yeah,
feel like this is America's
you can
fault.
always blame it on Italy.
But how did this start? Oh my god, now I'm seeing Tung Tung Sahur and his son is going to Muscle University with an orange and he's jacked. Oh, they're lifting weights. They're doing push ups. Oh my god, the
Is
rock's here.
Italian brain rot actually Italian?
Damn it.
No, it's not authentic Italian. It's like Olive Garden, apparently.
Oh.
Often
They're
AI
throwing
generated, featuring nonsensical gibberish phrases.
they're throwing
Phrases.
shot put now.
Hmm.
Oh, orange slipped. This is so long. I don't know what could possibly keep happening. Oh, they have kids now. Oh, the rock is with both of them. Oh, Tung Tung
So I
Sahur's
guess
cutting.
we can keep Italy on the planet. I guess I retract that statement. But
Orange just killed Tung Tung Sahur, by the way.
oh,
Sorry.
devastated.
That was wild. Wow, what a ride.
That sucks that these AI characters are in Fortnite now.
I just don't even get how that happens. That's my like. Do they like? I don't think AI
Because they
things
laid
can be
off a bunch of people.
trademarked. Well,
Right, so
yeah,
they don't have to pay anyone. They can just put it in the thing, probably.
but it's an official collab with like this brain rot thing. Is like part of it. I think.
Well, they probably go to the guys like, "Hey, do you want it to be an official collab, or we're just going to take it?
Yeah. Anyway, we can
We'll give
get to
you
the
like
actual news
20
of the week
V-bucks."
instead of a 20-minute Italian brain rot section.
Yeah, join us next week for a special episode, a bonus episode where we dive deep into Italian brain
Oh,
rot.
I do have a lot of questions, genuinely, because I don't
This
want to keep, but
aluminum screen presents the rabbit hole where we
there's
just
like
Google
oh,
different AI
that's
brain
true.
rots for an hour.
That's true because there's like a little shark with a bunch of legs.
Oh God, that's
Have
Jeff, isn't it?
have you? No, don't call out my boy Jeff. Oh my God, there's
Dark
88
Web.
Italian brain rot characters. Sorry, we can move on, but there's 88 of them, and they're doing a
Oh,
race.
so now is now here's a question that this is like I'm the first person in my bloodline to say these words in this order. Is Tung 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 Sahura and Cappuccina Ballerina in Roblox steal a brain rot, or is
I
that
think
unrelated?
I think so, and I think there's a Fortnite steal the brain route as well. So I think that's where
Oh,
this all.
fantastic.
So, is there like canon Italian brain route, or can anyone just make one? Like these 88, is that
Ooh.
like a Pokedex, or is it like just
Hmm.
people add their own? Because I'm looking now, I'm not familiar with many of. There's a tire fella. Oh, the orange from the AI brain rot video is an Italian brain rot. His name
Wow.
is You Din 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 Dun Ma Din 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 Dun. There's a
I'm sorry,
catfish.
one more time on that name? I didn't quite catch that.
Chimpanzini Benanini. Okay,
Well,
wow, there's just so much.
according to Google AI overview, anyone can create Italian brain rot memes. Oh, just the
Oh,
memes.
the
I want
memes.
characters. I want
How nice of
characters.
them.
Hang on.
I gotta watch a
Let's see.
documentary or something on this. I'm actually kind of fascinated.
Mm.
Brain rot
Uh,
pit?
well, yeah, I know that. Well, it says they're considered public domain, allowing anyone to create and use them. That's great. Oh, here's a YouTube video that I will refuse to clip on or click on that says how to make Italian brain rot memes.
How
Learn how
to
to create
make.
viral Italian brain rot videos. I mean, if you have to like look up and watch a YouTube video on how to make something, quote unquote, make something with I think you got to pack it up.
Yeah,
It's
that
over.
is kind of. Yeah. The
You
brain
will
rot
never
might have
be able to
gotten to
do
you first.
anything at all.
The brain rot got to you. It's over. All right,
Oh,
on to the, the news of the week. Where do we want to start here? There's a lot. We could, I guess, we'll start with trailers. Supergirl trailer dropped last week. It is a very long trailer. It's a 3 minute trailer, which I'm honestly still kind of surprised by. Uh, I have a lot of thoughts on this, but Brandon, what do you think?
so I've been generally more positive on Supergirl so far.
Which is
I
funny because
thought that this
normally,
yeah, I thought this trailer sucked. It didn't do
yeah,
anything for me. It just was like more of the same, and none of it really excited me that much. Like I'm not somebody who's like, "Oh, yes, we finally get to see Lobo." I couldn't care less about Lobo. He's a
yeah,
nothing guy to me.
I'm excited about Lobo and like I get why they're doing it, but it does like they put a lot of scenes of them like teaming up in here, and it kind of I don't know, it feels a little desperate, I guess, being like Jason Momoa's here. Remember him? I don't know.
Yeah.
I do think he's a great Lobo though. Like I think it makes sense, but I don't know. There's a lot going on here. I don't think the movie looks very good, which I keep saying, and it's such a shame because the comic is just gorgeous. I forget the name of the artist who did the art, but it is so incredible. And there's like these gorgeous space sequences with like flame wings and flying horses and these giant ships. Like, and there it seems like this is all just one planet, one muddy planet that they're on, which I'm hoping is just marketing. But it seems like they're just stuck in like a Guardians of the Galaxy planet, and there's nothing else going on here. But like, I will
Yeah.
say, to get a positive in here before I sound too much like a negative Nancy, I I don't. I guess it's kind of a backhanded compliment, but I do mean it. The movie looks very like muddy and gray and washed out and whatever. But I do think at the end of this trailer, the Supergirl suit looks incredible in comparison to like the background. Like I think the colors on that suit really pop. If that's like the idea here, I kind of get it. I guess I really think that suit looks great at the end.
Yeah. I'm not when it was like the whole trailer kind of centered around crypto and it's like crypto's my family. Like, all right, didn't we just like do this same thing in Superman?
And
Like,
like
I don't have people.
yeah,
Actually, these are your people. Oh, I don't know.
yeah, the crypto thing is like I get why they're doing it that way, but like that's like a reveal in the book, and it's like they make you think crypto died essentially, and like the
Mm.
whole thing it seems like it's a revenge story, but like now the trailer is just like crypto's got 3 days to live, we gotta go help him. But like this is like a month long odyssey, but it seems like they're really cutting down on time, which I get. It's a movie, it's gonna be a lot shorter, but like I don't know. I don't know if I love everything going on here. I think Millie Alcock looks great. I think she's like the perfect Supergirl. I'm sure she's gonna do a great job. I don't like what they did with Krem, the villain. I don't like that he's like an alien now. I think some of the fun in the book is that like he's just a dude who like most of the time who like Supergirl would have no trouble with 99% of the time. He's just got like weird gadgets and like this magic stuff, and like a lot of this happens on planets with red suns, so Supergirl doesn't have powers and has to get creative. And like that's what makes it so fun. And I don't know. I don't know what we're doing here, but I hope it's good. I really do.
Also, to make the change to make him look like Taserface from the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, it also is just like more expensive and takes more time. So I don't
That's
even get
true.
it from like that perspective. Like if
True.
it was like usually they do the opposite where it's like, well, this design is too hard to do from the comics, so let's just make him a guy
A
in
guy.
a leather jacket that somewhat resembles it if you like squint your eyes
Yeah.
enough. But this one, they're like, let's just put metal everywhere on this guy's face. Let's make him look like a real freak. That'll
Yeah.
do it.
And it doesn't seem like this movie has a particularly high budget in the first place to like, which like I think is good because I don't think this movie's gonna like make a ton of money. So hopefully it's a relatively small budget and it does well and it proves that like this because this is really the first big test of the DC universe. I mean, obviously Superman was a major launching off point, and then we got Peacemaker, Creature Commandos before that, but this is the first movie that we've had since Superman post DCU officially launching. So I hope it does well. I'm curious to see audience reception. It's also coming out at like an insane time this summer just has hit after hit. I I think it's sandwiched between Toy Story 5 and like Minions and like a couple weeks before Spider-Man and right around live action Moana and the Odyssey. Like it's just gonna be super wild.
Yeah, I think it's like 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks before the Odyssey, like a month before Spider Man, and then a week after Toy Story 5,
And only a
which
couple
is
weeks
tough.
after Mando and Grogu, which is like the big space
True. Everyone's
thing.
favorite movie, Mando and Grogu.
That's true. That's true. I do think that'll make more money.
You think Mando and Grogu makes more money than Supergirl?
Yeah, I don't think Supergirl's gonna make much at all, which
But
I'm
I
not.
think people that saw Superman and liked Superman, they put him in the trailer, so they'll be like, "Oh, I like Superman, and he's in this one too. I'll watch
Yeah,
it." Whereas Mando and Grogu is like people that watch the show. Like I don't know how many people watch the show to begin with, and then you
more.
got to convince those people to go and watch it. But there's also people that watch it and then stop because they're like, "Oh,
I
this
think.
fell off."
I think more people watched
I mean, you're probably right though.
the show
Star
than the
Wars.
Superman movie. Like I think Mando and Grogu has a much larger bouncing off point
Did
generally.
Superman?
Yeah, because remember, I mean, Superman did well, but it wasn't the craziest box office hit that they were like hoping for. It
Mm.
did good, but like
Yeah, but even if
man,
you didn't see the Superman movie, people know who Superman is.
yes, in both a
So,
positive connotation and a negative connotation,
mm,
depending on the last decade of Superman before this. Like it did have
true.
a
Like if
lot
they
of,
only saw the like Henry Cavill Superman, they probably have a
which I
very negative
love,
opinion, which makes
which is
sense.
good. Which is a
Yeah.
good movie, and they just don't get it correctly. But no, I think
No, they are right.
I think Mando and Grogu is gonna. I'd be willing to bet a lot of money it's gonna make more than Supergirl.
Mm,
Like I really I think Supergirl's ceiling is like 400 million worldwide.
mm.
I really don't. Which hopefully it's got a small budget, so that should be fine. But
Well,
I
the
don't know.
Google AI overview says it's going to have a modest budget for a blockbuster of 100 to 150 million dollars,
That
which
makes
feels
sense.
like not modest.
No, I
But
mean for
I guess now it is, but that's crazy that that's modest. That's
that's
absurd.
cheap.
Yeah.
It's around the same budget as
Wow.
the Mario
Were they
Galaxy
using
movie.
coupons? 150 million dollars? Wow.
That's nothing.
Well, James Gunn has refuted a $200 million budget claim.
There was a
So,
report a few weeks ago that was like it's got a $50 million budget. That would be insane. That's and I
that would
think
be sick.
that was pretty quickly, you know, uh,
Ready? It's going to come out $80 million budget. Book it.
80 million. Oh, that feels too low. It
Book
would be
it.
sick. I think that might be like Clayface closer.
Clayface 15. No, that's not true.
50.
It's going to be like 50 for Clayface.
Yeah, I think 50 is probably good. Do we know the budget? I feel like 40. It's supposed to be around 40.
Oh. Oh yeah. Supergirl's 80. They're doubling Clayface's budget on that.
I think
I think
oh
80 to 100. 150. If they spent 150 million dollars on that movie, I'm not seeing it in the trailer at all.
yeah. Well,
Where'd the
that's my
extra
hope.
50 million go?
That's my
Where
hope
did
is
the a
that
whole Clayface and $10 million go?
I do. We might see our first Clayface something next week. I mean, we're heading into a big movie or this no next week. Sorry, Jesus. Um, with Clayface, Supergirl, maybe some Man of Tomorrow, Batman Part Two updates. That'll be exciting to kind of follow.
Batman Part 2 updates.
Batman Part Two
Now you're
updates.
talking.
What a world! Maybe they'll finally officially confirm Sebastian Stan and Scarlett Johansson.
And whoever's playing Sebastian Stan's dad. Whoever
That's
gets the actor jury duty of playing that role, apparently.
the 50th
Nobody
choice.
wants that.
My God, I'm fascinated by what's going
I
on.
wonder if now that's like playing into it now where actors that get it are like have
Mm,
been told that so many people have already passed on it and they're like, I'm not even gonna read it. I'm just gonna say no.
that's yeah. I don't want to be the guy that like everyone's gonna be like,
Yeah.
oh, this could have been Brad
Everyone's gonna
Pitt.
know. Right.
Yeah,
Everyone's gonna know like right, or compare me to all these other great actors, or they're going to be like, well, this guy was like the eighth pick, so he's not going to be that good.
Yeah, who was the most recent? Was it Viggo Mortensen? Was he the
Ego, I
most?
think. Yeah.
And is that seeming like it's going to happen? I feel like that one seemed plausible,
Well, we
but
know
I
that
don't know.
Vigo's not going to be in
Vigo.
Lord of the Rings Hunt for Gollum because Leo Woodall is apparently playing Aragorn, which seems odd to me. In my head, Leo Woodall is like just the buff guy from White Lotus season 2.
That's yeah, same.
So I'm like, I don't know if he like is actually that jacked or if I'm just being deceived. But I'm like, because
I think he's
Aragorn,
pretty
I mean,
good.
Aragorn's in shape, but I don't know if he's not like, I guess. But I don't know. This is just bizarre to me.
Do you think? What do you think happened here? Do you think it was they tried to get Vigo Mortensen back and he said no, or you think they were like because
Yeah.
everyone else is back, like legitimately, it seems like Ian McKellen's back, right? Like it seems very.
Well, that guy will do anything if you give him
That's
money,
true.
apparently.
That is true.
He's
Apparently,
like,
he
I
did
just don't want to be
his.
retired and sitting at home. I hate it. He's like the like old guy that still works at the like supermarket because he's like, well, I need to have a job. Like they take a part-time job somewhere just so they can like, have a routine instead of just sitting at home all day because their whole life has been their job, and then they retire from that job and they're like, I don't know who I am, so I'm going to get a part-time job and do that. That's his version of that is being in these franchise movies from when he was like decades ago,
Yeah,
and now he's just reprising his role. That's his version of a part-time job to
I
keep a
do.
routine.
I do enjoy when people on Twitter act like he's being held against his will at all these
Yeah.
movies and being like forced into being in them. Someone rescue him. Meanwhile, he's like, I destroyed New Jersey last week. I'm having
Yeah.
fun.
But also like he still does other things. Like he has another movie coming out this year.
And he's done a lot of
Um
West End stuff. Like he's done a
yeah,
lot
he's a
of
big theater guy.
yeah.
Yeah, The Christophers comes out
Is that the
April
one?
10th.
Oh, is that what he
That's
was
a
shirtless on
Soderbergh
Instagram
movie.
for?
I don't know if I'm familiar with this
I
Instagram
I saw a
moment.
reel the other day. I opened up my phone and it was Ian McKellen half naked talking to me about something, and I guess I just scrolled
Why is he
because
half naked?
I don't know. I didn't
I think
stay
that was
long
actually
enough.
the new Doomsday commercial. That's been all over the TV. Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
but
So it's not like he's like not doing anything else. So,
yeah,
but you
uh,
know,
on to the Backrooms trailer. Just to try and I don't even know how we
yeah,
got there from Supergirl. Oh well, no,
I
we
have
touched
no
on the
idea.
Leo Woodall thing, so that is a
Yeah,
movie we've
yeah,
seen.
yeah.
So that was good. That was a smooth segue, and now I'm beating it with a hammer. But we
And
also
now
got
it's
the
undone.
trailer. Yeah, we also got the full trailer for the Backrooms. This is quickly becoming one of my most anticipated movies for the rest of the year. This looks absolutely incredible. The first teaser we got was kind of cool. Just a quick like this movie's happening, and I think it completely succeeded at that. But here we get like a lot of plot and visuals. What are your thoughts?
Um, so my immediate thoughts were this looks like a movie that I'll watch and I'll be like, this is the dumbest thing ever. What are we doing here? Oh, it's so
Whoa!
scary. It's not there. I don't know. I could go either way with it, but I'm not like I was never involved in the backrooms movement online.
Have you seen the original miniseries? Any of it?
Not at all. Not even a
You sh-
second.
you should watch the first like part or whatever episode, whatever you want to call it. It's like 9 minutes long, and it's Kane Parsons who directed it. It's really good. I think you should give that a watch at some point.
Hmm.
I feel like this would interest you.
I'll have to do that in prep for this, but I mean, I'm sat for a movie with Renata Reinsva in it. She's great, always. Chiwetel Ejiofor, he's always good, so I'll see that, and I
Hell yeah.
hope that it's good. But I don't know the trailer. I will say I do love seeing people argue about this because they're like, well, this is actually not lore accurate. There's not like a door that you just walk in and out of. This is so stupid. And it's like, well, the guy who made the thing is making this, so
And
and the door
there
goes away in the
and
trailer.
that door is a thing in the miniseries. The blue tape, except I don't think it's a full door. I think they just put blue tape around and they can like pass things through. But it's already kind of an established thing, so it's fine,
Oh,
I
so that guy
guess.
was a real moron on
And
Twitter.
that's my understanding. I don't know. And also, yeah, who cares? They're changing it a little bit. Oh my god, the humanity. We gotta all freak out all the time for everything. Everyone's always okay. Let's just.
Everyone is always freaking out.
Everyone's always freaking out. A trailer comes. Everyone's always freaking out about something. An episode of a show comes out. Everyone's freaking out. Like everyone's always freaking out. Can't we all just watch something? Can't we just be like, wow, you know?
No. Where's the
I
fun in
know
that?
that's true. I freak out about stuff plenty, but not in like a aggressive way. People are always aggressive. Anyway, what am I even? Yeah, Backrooms looks good. A lot of the rooms we see here are like taken from the original thing, but completely redone because this is like a
So
real
you could
thing.
say that these rooms are back. Sorry,
Oh,
go ahead.
that was good. That was really good. And yeah, they're like
Oh,
changing some stuff here. It's like a furniture store, and like Chiwetel Ejiofor is like working there, or he's doing like a commercial there or whatever, and he stumbles upon it, and then he's able to go back and forth, and he's like trying to get everyone to go in. Really cool. I really think this is gonna be. I think this is gonna be like a huge, huge, huge box office hit. I think everyone is underestimating it. Like this is gonna be this year's Weapons.
I do you think it'll be? I feel like it's going to be like a Five Nights at Freddy's thing, where I think a lot of
Mm.
older audience that goes to see it will be like, "What is this? I don't get it." And I think more of a younger audience of people that are more familiar with it will be like, "Oh yeah, like this is our thing."
I do agree, but I don't know. I think it could.
I mean, it's not as slop pilled as Five Nights at Freddy's,
Yeah,
but
like I think it's more of an adult thing. Like I think it will be more of like an actual story. I mean, it's A24 versus like what Peacock or whatever. I just feel like there's more like I feel like this won't have bad reviews and make everyone not want to see it. Like I think it's gonna be. I don't know. I don't know if it'll make as much as the first Five Nights at Freddy's because that was like 300 million
right.
or something. Like I'm not going that far, but like A24 wise, this could become one of their highest grossing movies. Maybe one of their highest, probably their highest grossing horror movie. I
So
know
you've
that's
got
not.
more trust in A24 than Blumhouse? That's interesting.
Did you know Brendan Fraser is not in Lee Cronin's The Mummy? Have you heard that?
I have seen one or maybe five tweets about that actually.
It's very Jason Blum. Actually, I'm not
You know
thrilled
what's
with him
funny?
today.
You know what's funny? As much as people online give that Twitter account shit or whatever for promoting their movie by saying uh
I think it's
Brendan
fun.
Fraser is not in the movie. I had that exact conversation just yesterday with one of my cousins because we were talking about like they're like, oh, what's even coming out? And we were talking about like the Mummy comes out, and they're like, oh, with Brendan Fraser, right? And I was like, well, actually, Brendan Fraser is not in the Mummy.
But he's
And
in The Mummy.
of course, I was the only one who got the reference to the Twitter account posting that. But I had to like stop myself from laughing out loud and looking like an actual insane person. Um, but
I don't blame him for tweeting that. They got screwed over by this Mummy 4 announcement. That
yeah,
really like because anyone who like heard about that is going to assume the upcoming Mummy movie is the one that Brendan
yeah,
Fraser's in. That's just the natural thing. It's
yeah,
really funny. I know that they're pissed that this is happening. That this was announced. It's like what you couldn't wait. It's been 30 years or whatever. You couldn't wait like another couple months.
right. It's just so they should change the name of the movie. It's probably too late to do it now, but change the name of the movie to not the Brendan Fraser Mummy movie.
That would be great. Is that
Like,
this weekend?
is it?
It might be this weekend.
No, surely you're having a laugh.
It's if not this, it's next. But I think it might be this
Lee
weekend. Six.
Cronin's The Mummy, April 17th, so 2 weeks.
Oh, I actually meant I did think that that was this weekend. Okay. I was wrong, but I was also
Mm.
right. Because I
Wait,
my tongue is
May
still not.
Callumway? Callumway's in this?
Oh hell yeah! Wait, don't
My
get too
goat?
excited. All of her scenes might have been cut again, but I
No, no,
still.
no. She's second billed according
Oh
to
hell yeah!
Google,
Okay, well that
right behind
rocks.
Jack Rayner. Why does this guy look familiar?
Jack
Midsommar,
Rayner.
that's
That
why.
name sounds familiar for sure. Have you
He was
seen
the
Pizza
boyfriend in
Movie?
Midsommar. I have not. I was actually thinking about watching it
I
tonight,
think you'd
but
like
we're
it.
doing a late recording. So
That's
I,
true.
I saw a clip with Caleb Heron in it, who I didn't realize was in the movie. And it
So
was like
good.
half a clip, and I was laughing, and I was like, "What am I doing? I'm spoiling this movie. I'll just watch the movie."
I like I it became such a meme over the last couple of weeks of like pizza movie. Like I it
All the
really
like movie posters they're doing. I saw a Parasite one.
but like I've been watching all this and I'm like, damn, the movie's actually good. Like no one knows, but it's a really good okay, really good. I don't want to get too crazy. I think I gave it like 4 stars. I really like it. It's like it's really funny. I think it's a great also watching a Hulu movie in a theater automatically kind of you're having more
Yeah,
fun watching a comedy when everyone's laughing. But I do think that there's something to it. I think it's quite fun. Anyway, let's keep moving through the news here. Okay, we're all over the place today. Sorry, folks. It's a
yeah.
later recording. It happens. It's been a week.
To be fair, right before we started, Emmett said, "I'm very low on energy today. I'm gonna ham it up during the episode."
That's
So
true.
he's
That's
brought
true.
it.
I'm
He's
I'm
brought the
really I'm
energy up.
really yeah I'm what's it called like excreting? No, not that probably. Like
I
when
hope
there's
not.
like a little bit of fuel left and you like really. So Scream
Hmm.
8 is happening.
Oh, speaking of running out of fuel and trying to make it last
Dude,
longer,
come on, that's so
jeez,
good. God, that
Scream
was
8. Oh
good.
my God, how? I mean, I know how they're doing it because the last one made like $1 billion in 2 days or whatever. But just what, like, who
So, I'm not
actually who cares?
disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing with you. I do think this one is more interesting because of the team. Just because of the writers of this are the writers of that Poker Face show with that Ryan Johnson did, and they
Hmm.
they have not been involved in Scream prior to this. So I do think that that's kind of interesting. Um,
Ooh,
but yeah,
those are going to be Natasha Lyonne,
where do
who's
you
going to
go
be
after?
who's going to be a member of the
Yo,
PTA who complains in the first scene, and that's it.
where what do you do next? How did the last one even end? Was Joel
Who
McHale
cares?
lived?
I
I'm
never
just trying
saw it.
to. Oh, you never saw it? Damn, you're missing
No, but
out. Wow,
I did get a play-by-play rundown from someone who did see it.
it's something else. It's a
Yeah,
special movie. Yeah, I mean, it'd be cool if they brought Melissa Barrera back for this one. They're not gonna, but like that would get me interested pretty quickly.
that would be probably
Um,
the only way where I see Scream 8 is if
yeah.
Melissa Barrera comes back and Jenna Ortega. Because like, what else is she doing? Well, she's been in the news recently. I don't
Well,
know if you've seen that.
Gremlins 3.
No. Apparently, people are upset with who she's dating. We don't. This
Oh,
is not something we need to go
is
into.
it that
Actually,
guy? No, it's not that guy.
it's a guy. I don't know. They're at a bar or something. I have no idea who this guy is, but a bunch of 11-year-olds are mad on Twitter
Oh,
that
I
she's
was
dating
gonna
this guy.
I was gonna connect it to something else that I didn't know about it that you informed me and ask if it was the
Oh,
clavicular guy.
clavicular. Well, actually, clavicular's been. I've been getting a lot of clavicular edits the past week
Oh, it's
because
gonna
he did a stream
redemption.
with Woe Vicky. Do you remember Woe Vicky?
Uh, is that
This is
is
in
that
the like.
the Doctor
This is in
Phil?
No, see, I was gonna say this. That's the Catch Me Outside Danielle Bergoli, aka Bad Baby.
Oh,
So it was in that kind of era. They're very similar genres. Woe Vicky was like adjacent to that,
oh
but
yes, yes,
a
yes.
different person. So he did a stream and he was like, "Oh, I wish I met you 5 years ago or something." And so now all these people are shipping Woe Vicky and Clavicular, which is just the
What
funniest
is
thing ever.
going on?
And they're making like sad edits of them, like shipping them. It's incredible. It's
That
the dumbest thing ever.
so real quick little side note as always.
Uh-huh.
You told me about the clavicular guy, and then watching Pizza Movie, I genuinely thought the main villain of the movie was that guy. And I was like, damn, isn't this guy like controversial? And then they brought out the guy, and after the screening, and I was like, oh, that's not him. This is like a normal guy. But
Wait,
the
who did
movie,
you think was
I think,
clavicular?
is it Jack Martin?
Jack Martin, the TikTok guy?
Yes, yes, I didn't know of him until afterward. But I swear to God, watching the movie, I was literally like, "Oh my God, this is the guy Brandon was talking about." And then I was like, isn't he canceled? Like, why is he in this?"
I did see an edit of clavicular honest maxing recently, which is where I think
Why
he
is
took too much
everything
meth.
maxing? He
Well, that's his
what?
thing. Yeah, he took two. Well, he like microdoses meth because it like suppresses his appetite or whatever, and I think he's like it's cool or whatever. So he took I think too much meth and was drinking. So he was just like messed up at a bar, just saying very honest things. It was really funny.
Honest
Oh
maxing. Oh my god, a
yeah.
mugshot. Peter.
Uh, did I tell you that Clavicular was arrested for
He went to.
attempted vehicular manslaughter? But I think he beat that case.
Yeah, no, I'm seeing his mugshot now. Do you know where he went to college? I'm not going to say it, but it's
No,
local to us.
no,
He grew up in Hoboken.
he grew up in Hoboken.
He grew up in Hoboken.
Wait, why do I look up clavicular college and the Wikipedia says clavicular in brackets person? Born in 2005.
Damn, he's young.
Damn, he's only 20.
Hopefully, he like
Oh, he got
gets.
expelled from his college.
Of course. Hopefully, he like gets help. He's young. I didn't realize he was so young. But
Yeah.
like,
Oh no.
I
Well, he's
hope
been doing this since like he
affiliations
was like
with right wing
14, 15.
figures.
Yeah. Well, he was
What?
part of that Hail
I
Hitler movement
remember
that
you.
they did in
I
Miami.
remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
Peter's most viral. Okay. Okay.
This is
Anyway,
another episode of Aluminum Screen down the rabbit hole.
this is like most. This is the only time we're not like texting, so it's kind of like a quick catch up on whatever lore I've
Yeah.
missed in the last week that we
Yeah,
didn't
because
get
I'm not
to.
going to text you the lore of clavicular.
Hey, have you
That
heard of
would then I'd
clavicular?
look insane.
That would just
Sending
be
you a
weird.
TikTok edit of Woe Vicky and clavicular at like 4 a.m.
Oh my god. Okay. Speaking of horror stuff, the Gladys movie, the Aunt Gladys Weapons prequel, origin story seemingly is moving forward at Warner Brothers. This is being developed by Zach Kreger along with someone we talked about earlier who wrote Godzilla
Writer
vs.
of
Kong.
Godzilla versus Kong.
Yes.
Um, Hang on, and I'm pulling that up right now. Godzilla versus Kong writer. That's what I'm looking up. Is it Eric Pearson
That sounds right.
or
Yeah, so
Max Borenstein?
I think the first one.
Let's go with Eric. Let's give all the credit
Let's
to Eric,
just yeah.
even if it's Max
Yeah, yeah.
or one of the people listed as story, whatever.
So like this is I mean, this whole Gladys movie is very clearly like, oh, Weapons was a hit, let's capitalize on it. I'm down for this. I think this is fun. I'm like, I have no beef with this. I think there's a story to tell here.
So I had beef with it until maybe about 10 seconds ago when I just had a thing pop in my head that they're doing a reverse Friday the 13th, kind of. Well, not
Mm.
really, actually, at all. Actually, I don't know what
In
I was
what way?
thinking.
In what way?
I don't know what I was thinking. Actually, I take all of that back because I was like, oh well, in the first one it was like
Oh, Jason's
his
mom.
mom, and then it's Jason. But this is not like a new young. Well, I guess it's a young. This would be if they did
She,
young Jason's mom.
which they are. That's actually a series coming out later this year. Crystal Lake.
See, so which one does it better? Young Jason's
Interesting.
mom or young Gladys' mom?
That is in. Yeah, because do you think they get? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. This is not my day. The who played
Amy
Gladys?
Madigan,
Amy Madigan. I knew that, of course. Jesus,
Oscar-winning
Oscar
performance.
winner like 2 weeks ago. Do you think they get her back as Gladys, or is this like a young
Well, that's the thing.
origin?
Does Gladys age like a human, or does
That
she age? Has she always looked like Amy Madigan, or has she
yeah.
aged?
It's yeah, because it's heavily implied in the movie that she's a couple centuries old. She's got some dialogue. She points some stuff out. It's
Mm.
there's a story hidden there, but it's also like we do see her age more rapidly as she like loses her hold on the magic or whatever is going on there. So maybe this is all very recent that she started getting old in the first place, and maybe when she absorbed,
Whoa.
but also maybe when she loses, maybe it's both actually. Maybe it's a younger Gladys, but then we see her like lose the magic, and then it's Amy Madigan for a bit, and then she gets some more magic, and then it's young Gladys again, like a Benjamin Button, kind
That's
of
true.
like a constant Benjamin Button.
AI Overview is telling me Amy Madigan is set to reprise her role.
Oh,
So
cool. We'll trust
That
that.
has to be true. AI would never lie to us. Um, yeah, I don't know. I just like I. There's really no need for this to exist, but I guess it's cool. Now it's interesting. Zach Kreger. I really doubt it that Kreger will direct this. Like I think it's
Mm,
almost a 0% chance he directs it.
yeah. Oh, so it does seem to be that Madigan's returning based on all of these articles. I mean, it's all
Hmm.
like now Madigan's Malicious Gladys is getting her own film. Amy Madigan's one step closer to reprising her Oscar-winning performance, so it seems to be implied at least.
Imagine if she wins another Oscar for Gladys.
That would be sick. That dude, I'm so we didn't write this down, but there's been some like rumors about the Resident Evil movie, and it's being described as just like this Mad Max Fury Road esque trip
Yeah,
horror Mad
a
Max.
90-minute horror Mad Max Fury Road. Sign me up yesterday.
Sounds like the best movie of all time.
But
I
then
cannot wait for
they're
this.
like, there's some people that are fans of the games, and they're like,
Mm,
"Oh my god! Apparently, there's like barely any mention of the games at all. He's not dangling any keys," which we'll talk about later.
yeah,
Little setup for you.
which I do get. I like if they made like I yeah I get that if they made a Mario movie and he just wasn't even there. Like I get
If
that.
they made a Mario movie, but it was a animated Mad Max Fury Road style 90-minute banger, and there was like only a slight like they were like in Mushroom City or whatever, or like it like featured like
Mushrooms.
I don't know, Koopa Hospital or whatever the hell. Uh I would be like, oh hell yeah.
I
But
just I yeah no I mean that sounds cool. But like I get that they're just kind of using the franchise name without like the franchise, and like I could get why big fans of that would be a little let down.
I think that those nerds need to shut up. I think we should shove them into lockers and give them swirlies.
This is like a one-off thing, I'm sure. So they'll get their
Yeah.
Resident Evil stuff. I mean, there's
Oh,
been a ton
I'm
of them
just so
too.
excited to see Austin Abrams lead a Resident
Yeah,
Evil movie.
Paul Walter Hauser's there too. Zach Cherry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be such a fun movie.
Oh, I didn't even realize Zach Cherry's in it. Wow. What a cast.
I can't wait. I really can't. Later this year, maybe
Mm.
first look next week too. Actually, there's gonna be a lot of these. A lot of the stuff we're talking about is probably gonna get trailers next week, or at least some first look image or something.
Sometime. Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. Let's do Animorphs real quick, and then we'll get to the Marvel
Mm.
stuff. Animorphs. What's your relation? Well, before we get into that, Ryan Coogler is developing an Animorph series for Disney Plus. Thoughts?
I have no thoughts on this at all. I think it's really funny that Ryan Coogler is like, because is this also a TV show,
Yes, I
right?
believe so.
I
Yes, it
love that
is.
he's like, I'm gonna do a bunch of TV shows now. Like he's doing the
Oh
X
yeah,
Files and Animorphs,
and
and he's just
like
like, he seems to be taking things that he just liked when he was younger. It's
yeah, that's
awesome.
what's sick about it. It's literally just stuff that he likes and he wants to do. Like he got a really great story about X Files and his mom and him watching it and stuff. And like I guess he just liked Animorphs. That's awesome. That's exactly what anyone should do after winning an Oscar. You just go and
Yeah.
you make whatever you want. That's so
Well, I
sick.
don't know if he's directing this. I think he's just
Mm,
producing it.
yeah.
So I don't know how involved he actually is going to be. I think this feels to me more like he's like, I liked Animorphs. There's talk of them maybe doing it. I'll attach my name to it so
Yes.
it can like get off the ground because it's something I loved as a
Yeah.
kid.
He's the only person attached to this right now. So it's like
Yeah. So
it'll be interesting to see where it goes. I do. I've always thought the Animorph stuff could make such a good anything animated show, movie, regular show. Not
I
regular.
think that already exists. So.
I knew you were. I literally knew you were going to say something. But like, it's such a great story. I remember it really freaked me out as a kid. There was a lot of stuff in here that freaked. There was a guy who like stayed transformed for over an hour, and he was a hawk forever. That's scary. That
Whoa.
really scared me. One of them turned into a
That
bug
sounds
and
pretty sick, honestly.
then got slapped against the wall and his guts were everywhere. That really freaked me out
That's
as a
not
kid.
good.
No,
Yeah.
that's well. I think actually he could turn back into a person, but only once, and then he loses the ability forever. So they were
The
waiting until they
Hawkman?
yeah. So they were waiting until they beat the big bad. And what was it? Tobias? Was it Tobias who was like a little alien? Not a little. He gave them the ability to animorph. That's what it was. He was like a centaur looking guy. I
Of
think.
course, yeah.
God, I haven't thought about Animorphs in a while. I'm gonna have to get
I
these books
haven't
again.
read a single word of the Animorphs books. This is
Dude, they're
all
so
foreign to me.
fun. I mean, I haven't read them in decades, but
Hmm.
God, I kind of want to.
As a youngin, I was more of a Big Nate guy. I was reading the Big Nate
Oh,
books.
Big Nate was good.
So
And
when's the Big Nate show getting made for Disney Plus? Get Ryan
yeah,
Coogler on that.
Tobias. Oh my God, yeah, 54 books. Yeah, it was like a really serious
54?
show. It was about like war and like oh, the
Whoa.
alien's name is Axe. Tobias might be the guy who got turned into the Hawk.
Mm.
They become the Animorphs, fighting a secret war
Hang
against
on,
the
time out.
Yeerks.
There was a Big Nate TV show on Paramount Plus?
Was it animated or live action?
Animated.
Oh well, that's good.
Oh, this looks horrible. Oh, what have they done? What have they done to my boy?
Oh wow. Oh, it looks like the Captain Underpants movie.
Yeah, which looks
Similar style.
disgusting.
No, the Captain Underpants movie looks good.
62 episodes? How'd they pull that off?
2022 to 2024.
They were pumping this out.
Wow. God, we're learning so much today.
This is a very big,
Clavicular, Big Nate.
all very important things we're learning. We also
Wow.
we maybe learned something on Easter from Robert Downey Jr.'s Instagram with
Yes.
Easter egg teas. I haven't seen this, so what is this
So
about?
pull up the picture while we talk about this.
Oh,
So
yes.
so this is really interesting because as we all know, Robert Downey Jr. he loves posting a Doctor Doom thing for a holiday, for a Super Bowl, for a birthday, any chance he gets. Most of the time,
Gotta
it's
log in.
nothing major. It's just a fun little tease. Not even a tease. It's just a fun little piece of art. This one though, I didn't think much of it initially, but I do think this is a pretty big Doomsday tease announcement, whatever you want to call it. So the eggs, it's Doctor Doom holding up an Easter basket. He's got a bunch of eggs. I'll read off the some of them here. We got Captain America, Ant Man, Black Panther, Namor, the New Avengers, Shang Chi, X Men, Thor, and the Fantastic Four. So those are all eggs of characters that are confirmed. And then in the back left, we see a Doctor Strange egg, and then in the back right, there's a Spider Man egg. These are both positioned to like they're very purposefully placed, I think, and this is a piece of art that was clearly made for this purpose. Look, does this necessarily mean like 100% that Doctor Strange and Spider Man are in this movie? I guess no, but I do think it. I do think it's. I do. I think like 70% chance. I think it does mean something. Whether
Mm.
that's we got a couple Spider-Man going around there. There's been rumors about Tobey Maguire being in here for a while. I do think it's if it was going to be a Spider-Man, it's probably Tobey Maguire, depending on how Brand New Day ends. But it would also make total sense for Tom Holland to be in this movie. I mean, they could have just not put the chair up because he's the only one that has like a movie coming out, so it would be a really smooth tie-in. But yeah, what
But
do you
they
think about this?
didn't that
Seeing this
come
for the
out
first time?
before Thunderbolts came out and they put their chairs up?
Yes, it was,
Unless it's more tied closely in, which
yeah, not even that. It's just like because Thunderbolts, yeah, the chairs were like, or the Thunderbolts announcement was like 2 months after the chairs, but this was like this literally comes out months before Doomsday is more what I mean. So it's like that's a fun reveal,
right.
and I don't know if Tom Holland Spider Man is in here. I don't know how main of a character he's going to be. Whereas the Thunderbolts are, supposedly one of the big teams here.
Hmm.
But I do think this could be Toby, if anything. But you're looking at this for
Well,
the first time. What do you think?
there's the Avengers thing with the Thunderbolts asterisk that's all
Yeah,
cracked up. We got was that ant three ants?
yeah. Ant Man, baby.
Hmm. And what's this green one at the
On the
bottom
left or the right? Bottom left
on
is
the left?
Namor.
Okay, right. And what's the one front and center there?
Shang Chi, I believe. I think that's the rings.
Ah,
It does also look like Doctor Strange's shield a little bit, though.
hmm,
But like,
interesting.
it's not like these characters are like, oh, the Hulk and Wolverine and Dead. Like they're all
Right.
very
Is
confirmed
there
characters.
So is there two X-Men thing? What's going on here?
Uh, no, I think just the one. What do you mean?
We got the big X in the middle there, and then next to Ant-Man, you've got a blue one that
So
looks.
that's Doctor Strange. I think that's the Sanctum Sanctorum
Oh, I
window.
see what you're
But
saying.
it does look very Cyclopsy.
Hmm. Trying to trick me. I like shout out to this person that commented 22 minutes ago. Really, Robert? That's a nice comment to leave. Just I'm sure he'll get back to him.
It, any second of that.
Yeah.
It's
Um
yeah, it's interesting.
yeah.
Like it
I
does
just
feel purposeful.
I got to say though, every time he posts a picture of Doom in like the comic art style, I'm like there's just no way he's going to look that cool in the movie.
He looks pretty cool. From that one look we have, I do think he looks kind of cool.
I know, but just gosh, it looks so cool in the comics.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah. That's for sure.
Gosh. Ooh, where's Scarlet Witch at? That's a good question.
Yeah. That. I hope
Do
she's
we
there
think
in
she's
some
there?
capacity. I don't know. I'm always going back and forth. I think
Mm.
she could be a great tease for Secret Wars. I think she's a great stinger, if nothing else. But like, I
Mm.
don't even. Yeah, I'm still so like not sure what to expect. Hopefully next week we'll have a better idea of where this story's going. But it's oh my god, we just got new Marvel news as we're talking about this, and you're gonna love this. This is music to your ears. The
No.
the X-Men script is being rewritten by.
Oh, your mic stopped.
Oh, is it back?
It's back now, yeah.
Sorry. The X-Men script is being rewritten by the writers of Thunderbolts, specifically the beef creator Lee Sung Jin and the Bear co-showrunner Joanna Callow, who did Thunderbolts, and it's also being directed by Jake Schreier. So this is pretty
Oh
much
yeah.
Thunderbolts
Oh
again,
yeah.
baby.
We're winning.
This is sick. I mean,
Oh,
it's cool that
that's excellent.
it's cool that Thunderbolts didn't necessarily do super well, but that they like Marvel does pay attention to the reception in this capacity.
Yeah. Because I think they know they need movies to be received as well as Thunderbolts was to build back up to where they want to be at.
Totally, absolutely.
Like,
Yeah. Well,
oh.
yeah. It's this whole Easter egg thing. I do think it means something. I don't think it means nothing. It's just too perfect. I think.
Well, I'm there. I like that there's the Black Panther on it. Now, does that just mean Shuri? Maybe,
Yes, I think so.
maybe, or maybe Damson Idris. Hello, nice to meet you.
That would be sick. Secret Wars. I think.
Nah, I'm not waiting. Now that would be a good stinger if you put
That
the
would be
new
sick.
Black Panther in the thing
That would
in the
that would
post
be
credits.
sick. I do think it could rub people the wrong way, but I think it's okay.
Fuck them.
Yeah, I think it's.
I say rub
uh,
them. I don't
our
care.
other our other bit of Marvel news here, kind of a potential Daredevil spoiler, depending on where this season's going, but definitely a season 3 spoiler. The Defenders are back, baby. Mike Coulter and Finn Jones have returned to the MCU after pretty much a decade at this point. It feels like at least. Luke Cage and Iron Fist are back. So goddamn exciting seeing these pictures. I mean, it wasn't that long ago where everyone, where it was constantly a debate whether these shows were even like canon to the MCU or not. And I was always fighting the good fight out there, but people did not always believe. And now we're at a point where they're all back. Punisher's going to be in a Spider-Man movie in a couple months. The Daredevil Born Again season 2 has been great so far. It's crazy. I'm so excited about this. What are your thoughts as someone who doesn't necessarily?
This is great because it means that we're one step closer to getting Jessica Henwick back in the MCU as Colleen Wing.
Have you heard her Shang-Chi story?
Yeah, well, I just pulled that up actually because I had just heard that like last week that she turned down the role of like Shang-Chi's sister or whatever. Good move, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not, but we'll see. But I mean,
They'll bring her
Shang-Chi's
back.
sister was like a nothing role, so
Yeah,
maybe
I
she would
think
have
they
been
were.
bigger.
I think they were gonna do a show about her, but I think that was kind of
Yeah.
during
Well, they
that
set it
same.
up at the end of
Yeah,
Shang-Chi, and then they just, I think, forgot that that movie came out.
yeah,
So,
absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, I mean, I think it's a matter of time before she's back. We can get Misty Knight back. It's really exciting. Not only exciting because, like, this is happening in Daredevil season 3, but, like, these guys all exist in this universe now. You know, we like Punishers and Spider Man. We could have Luke Cage showing up at any point from now on. And we didn't even talk
true.
about it, but Marvel Zombies is getting a season 2. Like, they could throw any of these. We could do a whole Defenders thing there. Like, just the fact that they're in this world is so exciting after so goddamn long. And I'm glad Finn Jones is back. I think he gets a bad rep. I don't think it's his fault what happened, and I think his cameo in the second season of Luke Cage proves that he could be a pretty solid Iron Fist, and I think he's earned a second chance. You know, Andrew Garfield got his second chance. Everyone loved him after that. Some of us were always there, but that's not the point. There's been a lot of second chances.
Yeah. Well, give Jessica Henwick a second chance. That's what I say.
Hell yeah! So you don't know how her story left off at the end of Iron Fist, do you?
No, how did it leave off?
I'm pretty sure she basically became another Iron Fist. It's been a while, but I think she like
Oh,
has
I'll have
the.
to I'll have to watch only Iron Fist.
Oh man,
How many
literally the
episodes of
worst
Iron
one.
Fist are
Season two's
there? I
not bad.
know.
Yeah, Colleen Wing becomes the primary Iron Fist protecting New York City. So I'm curious how
Oh,
they
that's
have
only
to reference
23
it.
episodes? Easy.
In season two, he uses glowing bullets at one point, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, it's on Disney Plus. I'll have to check it out. I wasn't sure if Netflix still kept it around because Disney didn't want to take it, but I'll have to look into it. Is that it for our news run
Believe it or
here?
not, I think it is. We were
Wow.
talking about how light of a week it is, and then
I
we can
know.
just yap about
Well,
anything.
every time we say it's light, then we go off on a 20-minute clavicular Wovicki rant and a
Yep.
20-minute Italian brain rot rant and make up the time.
Yeah, we're pretty good at
So,
it. Now we'll speed through our movies. Now we'll speed through
yeah,
the main
the
segments.
drama, it's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Mario, it was there. Next week we'll talk about another movie.
God, what even is next? Okay, let's not get too ahead of it. Where do you want to start? Mario or the drama?
I guess we'll start with the drama because I feel like let's start with the drama.
Okay, I think that's a good. Oh,
Whoa,
I need my
angle
phone.
change.
My phone's about to die. I can't use
I suddenly shrunk. Yeah, so let's start with the drama. This is the new Robert Pattinson Zendaya film, directed and written by Christopher Borgli, who did Dream Scenario. Um, it also features Alana Haim, Haley Gates, Zoe Winters, Mamadou Athey. It is about a couple that are about to get married, and then there's a big reveal that changes how they perceive each other and trust each other. I was able to avoid spoilers for the most, like, I didn't see the specific spoiler, but I did see because TMZ posted that I think a family of a school shooting victim was like, yeah, they're like, "Hey." Mm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna spoil watch the movie, it's really good. I liked it a lot. I gave it, like, 4 stars. I was like, "I think I liked it," and then after, because 'cause we're in the city and it's awesome and you get to walk everywhere, me and Rebecca were walking back to our hotel, or no, we were walking over to the museum, and we were talking about the movie on our way there, and, like, the more I talked about it and thought about it, the more I liked it. and so I think maybe this weekend, depending on what comes out in the theaters, I might rewatch it, and I could see my rating for it going up from the 4 stars it's at now. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. I think Zendaya and Robert Pattinson both are, like, fantastic in it, and that's, like, they carry it. Mm. Yeah, I don't know in I doubt they will in the Odyssey, 'cause I don't know, I have to read the Odyssey and see where, 'cause he's what, Hermes? Mm. Oh. Oh. Well, either way, I like you said, yeah, I hope they do, 'cause that would be incredible. Their chemistry is so good in this movie. They just bounce off each other so well. What did you think of it? Yeah, yeah. Mm. Yeah, I don't know how much crossover there is. Mm. So that was my big thing after the movie. I was like, I feel like everybody blew this way out of proportion. Like I was yeah, that's pretty bad, but also like she didn't actually do anything. So I'm like I get having to take a day and be like, whoa, this changes things. But Alana Haim's character, Rachel, I believe, was the most annoying. I mean, from the beginning, before the reveal even happens, she's like, "This is your first crush at 30? Ooh, what's your problem?" And then she's just rude the entire time. And this movie also, I will say, is way funnier than I had expected it to be going into it. There's some really, really funny moments in it. But I just I mean, I'll tell you what I definitely wouldn't do if I was in Robert Pattinson's shoes. I definitely wouldn't try and have sex with my coworker. That was that was the biggest gasp in my theater when he kissed her. The whole theater, just pure shock. Mm. Well, she didn't bring it to school though, right? Oh. Yeah, because we didn't see her with it at the school. She said that she had it, and we see her shooting it, and then that's how she loses her hearing. Mm. Mm. But Alana Haim's character, pissed me off immediately. Getting pissed because your cousin's in a wheelchair because of a shooting? Okay. great time for a voice crack. But your cousin did not get shot by your friend. Yeah, let me make her go in. She doesn't even visit her. Also, what Rachel did is way worse than what Emma did in the movie. She locked a mentally disabled kid in a closet in an abandoned house in the woods overnight. Doubt it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think it mm. Well, I think he, like what do you have, like, a relationship or something with a teenager when he was in his 20s? Um, he's 40 now. Let me see. Oh, so he was 27, is in 2012. He wrote an essay about his romantic relationship with a teenager. Yes. Uh, I met a girl 10 years younger than me whom I liked very much. Girl who wasn't old enough to vote. Yeah, that's a little interesting. The legal age of consent in Norway is 16. So it was technically legal, and, like, he wrote an essay about how, like, I feel weird that I ooh, is it's talking about, like, May, December romances. He's like, "I know a lot about it, and my friends told me it was wrong, and it felt wrong." Huh. Oh, wow. So this is interesting. In the 2012 essay, Borgley described his relationship with a girl who was in high school when they met and cited Woody Allen's 1979 movie Manhattan as a movie that quote completely changed my attitude end quote about age differences in relationships. That's not the guy you want to be quoting. uh, right. I mean that's pretty rough, but yeah, that's pretty rough actually. But I mean, I think compared to locking a mentally disabled kid in a it's like, "Alright, I get why they moved on." Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, I think also it's like and I mean, it is kinda like a cultural thing, obviously, it's a very specifically American issue, but, also it's like she is the only one that is like, atones kind of, she joins that group. And also it's like we see the younger version of her, like, kind of break down and cry in the aftermath, like, of seeing, like kind of she basically gets a Christmas Carol kinda thing of, like, here's how sad everybody would be if you had done like, this is just people not even directly at the school that you were planning to attack, and it's like they are still, like, so devastated, so, like right, one student was right, but I'm saying, like, it wasn't like since it happened elsewhere, it wasn't like, it would have affected them so much more, and even just seeing that, and then joining the anti-gun kind of group, and them kind of being like, "Well, you should be the leader naturally." And it's like, I don't know. It's like she kinda took the steps, and also it was like the whole thing was she was like, "Well, I was like I felt so alone and stuff." And then I mean, her best, or not best, her maid of honor, Rachel, who unbelievable she showed up to the wedding, first of all. I guess so, she must have been. And then so she gives in the speech, she's like, "What, you don't have any real friends?" But it's like, okay, so seems to be kind of alone in Boston now, and so she's been alone and she hasn't had those tendencies again. It's like she clearly has moved on and, like, has kind of atoned for it. So I think I don't know. Like, I was thinking, like, if I was in that situation, like, it might take me a day or 2 to be like, "Whoa, that's crazy," but then after that, I'm like, "Yeah, but, like, you're not a 15-year-old weirdo anymore." Yeah. I love yeah. I love the the people on Twitter that were like, that one scene was really weird, like, hello, did no one think about that?" And they're like, "Well, I think it's meant to, like, represent, like, how he's not like, she's not the same person she was when she's 15 and how absurd it is." They're like, "Whoa, I didn't even think about it." It's like, come on. Emma? Yeah, and he's like, "I'll beat her up." Yeah, they're like, "Why does everybody talks about how Rachel was so rude, but Mike literally threatened to beat her up." No, he didn't. That's not what happened. Wait a minute, why'd that chicken beat him up? But, yeah, I mean, Alana Haim's character, just the worst character. Not a bad character, but just, like, the worst kind of person. So infuriating. And then when she says that her husband I think Mike was his name, and she's like, "Mike grew up around guns." It's like, "No, I didn't." Like yeah. She's like, "So what, now you love guns?" Oh my god. Shoot grandparents TBD. Yeah. I think the best bit is the heroin DJ that they kick out, and also, I mean, that another thing, they're like, "What if you caught her on, like, the worst thing she's ever done?" I mean, that's how I think they get onto the topic in the wine tasting or whatever. It's like, "Well, yeah." And they're like, "No, she's doing drugs, like, you need to, like, fire her." And then they do end up firing her, and it feels like Emma is kind of bigging it up when she's doing it, because now Charlie's like, "No, it doesn't matter, we don't have to fire her, like, she's really talented," because he's so torn up because he just cheated on her, And so he's going through a ton of stuff, and she's like, "Why are you being so weird?" Like, everybody said that this is what we have to do, so I guess we're doing that. Um, and then the replacement DJ they get might be the MVP of the movie. I mean, that guy comes in and he's throwing fastballs. Are you a gearhead? Yeah. Fuck, it's genius. Yeah, and then he's like yeah, and he's like, "Wow, I can't believe she did that." You know what the number 1 most important part of being a DJ is? Showing up. Which, honestly, that's good advice for anyone. Good. They'll flinch, and it goes, "Oops, sorry, these are not the chords I asked for." Yeah. Oh, I gotta see who plays the replacement DJ. So he's credited as Ivan. His name is Jeremy Levick. Oh, he was also in Dream Scenario, and he's also in Connor O'Malley's movie Rap World from 2 years ago. He's also in the Stavros movie, Let's Start a Cult. No. Oh, no, I've seen clips, but I haven't seen the whole thing, but ooh, he's also directed a short film. I'm gonna I'm gonna turn my Twitter account to a Jeremy Levick stan account. That's what I'm gonna do. Ugh. Yeah, the top letterbox review is, "Wow, what an insane twist. Can't believe that DJ worked with one of the waiters before." That's awesome. Yeah, let's move on to the Super Mario Brothers Galaxy movie by Illumination Studios, the sequel to the 2023 smash hit Super Mario Brothers movie. Well, I well, first of all, very little amounts of Monty Mole in the movie, which was very upsetting to me. There was several Monty Moles, but only in the background. I think this is yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous that we dedicate all these moments to some Fox guy who's not even a Mario character, some robot guy who gives a shit. We get a whole cameo for some guy who people only have heard of because of Smash Bros. And "Oh, I hope I get a 9." I'm flipping the bacon. No one cares about Mr. Game& and Watch. Nobody cares about Mr. Game& and Watch. The most iconic Mario character ever in the entire history of the franchise is pushed to the background. They give the monkey characters, Kiki or whatever, Ukiki, they get lines. Ukikis get lines. They get to be a thief. They get to be smart and cunning. Monty Mole gets to wear a hat and walk around in the background. It's absolutely ridiculous, and it's a travesty, honestly. Um, Barely. I barely count that. We need way more Monty Mole. I need the Monty Mole cut. I know they have it. I know they're sitting on it. Also, I will not give my opinions on the movie. I'm throwing my hat in the ring, not the ring, to voice Monty Mole in the next Super Mario movie. So until that gets cast. I know, I'm gonna have to email them. Yeah. I gotta get really famous really fast so I can get in on the Monty Mole job. Oh. To be fair, with how they treat Monty Mole, I probably wouldn't get a +1. I'd be lucky if I got invited. So let's square that away. I'd be in the press, like, on the red carpet, I'd be in on the press side of the, like, rope or whatever. They wouldn't even let me walk the red carpet. Be like, "This guy plays Monty Mole, get him out of here." Yeah, no, I wasn't a big fan of this. I just thought it just felt like I was like, I don't know. I think the animation looked good and, like, clearly the people that, like, did the animation and people that worked on it are fans of the Mario series. I wish they were a fan of maybe good movies also. That would be nice. There's no story in this at all. It's I think what's more frustrating about it is not just that there's no story. Like, if this was just like, "Here's this thing, and now here's this thing, and now here's this thing," and, like, that's it, I think I would forgive it more, because then they're, like, just fully leaning into it. But the fact that they, like, kind of in the midst of dangling all these keys, they dangle a little glimmer of a story and then yank it away from you. Like, there's, like, Bowser's a deadbeat dad. Awesome. Love that. And, like, he's, like, trying to connect with his son. Peach is trying to connect with her sister. Plot twist, Rosalina. I don't know if that's in Mario lore or if they add that. Mm, mm. But, like, they have that. There's, like, Yoshi is, like, we don't see. Yeah, but, like, it's like Yoshi is, like, this guy who's, like, in a town, like, do we see any other Yoshis in the movie? Mm, so, that's true. But mm, mm. I will say I'm pro Fox McCloud. I think Glenn Powell was fun, he was great. I have a couple questions for you. So, several times throughout this movie, another theme of parenthood and family, and that they just were like, "That'd be interesting if we made a story involving all these separate pieces that we've set up." Never mind. So Rosalina several times calls the Lunas her children, and the Lunas only refer to her as mom or mama. What the hell's up with that? Are they actually her kids or just like an adoptive situation here? Like she birthed them out? Hmm. Okay. Mm. So, another question. Are the Lumas in the game? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played the game and I never played 2. So are the Lumas always like babies with baby voices? Mm, okay. In the background? I I hated that they sounded like babies and children. That really threw me off. Yes, absolutely, immediately. It's like, "Whoa, who's this guy? Let's get this guy more screen time." That was great. Yeah. Oh. I will say, um, my favorite moment of the movie is when Star Fox is introduced and we get the, like, animation change to that, like, hand-drawn kinda style or whatever, and he gives a shout out to the greatest character in the history of Nintendo, Slippy, the engineer. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yes! Yes! Dude, and I listened to that video on loop when I made the thumbnail for the 5 minutes it takes me to make a thumbnail last week, and I felt like I was going insane because it was just all the voice lines right after each other, and so Slippy pops up. Also, I gotta say, watch this in the Dolby Theater at, like, 9:30 PM or 9:15 PM. So it was late, it was an older crowd, not as many kids. There was an excited bunch of young men across the theater from me who they got excited for, Fox and Mr. Game& and Watch. But there was a couple who decided to sit directly next to me for some reason. Basically the whole side of the theater was open. They were like, "Actually, these 2 seats look great. The 2 next to the 2 that are taken, let's do that." Um, so that was awesome. But so they probably heard me freak out, like, not care at all really when, like, Star Fox showed up or, like, Mr. Game or any cameo at all. They saw me freak out and go, "Oh, it's Monty Mole!" in the background of that scene, and then not care about anything else until Slippy the Frog go up or go, "Oh, it's Slippy! It's Slippy! He's the frog!" And then the engineer shout out and the, like, shot of Star Fox 64 comes up, and I turned to Rebecca and I go, "That's Slippy the Frog. He was the engineer." Oh, Slippy Toad. Sorry. I definitely said Toad because they say his name in the movie, but I forgot it now. It's incredible. See, like, if it was a movie of Monty Mole and Slippy Toad, oh, I'd watch that. They need to make a spin-off show with Monty Mole and Slippy Toad going on various adventures throughout the galaxy. I'd watch that show nonstop. Hang on, you're throwing me off here. Rocky Wrench? Rocky Wrench? Oh, look at this beast. What the hell? I like that he's got a little manhole cover on it as a hat. Oh, yeah. We need you can unlock Rocky Wrench in Mario Kart World? Is this true? No way. Oh, dude. Okay. Okay, this is ridiculous. Monty Mole needs to be prominently featured. Hang on, I'm gonna let Nintendo know I'm available for the role right now. What do you think Miyamoto's email is? It's probably just like Miyamoto at Nintendo dot Japan or whatever their website domain is. Okay. So I'll fire him an email. I gotta ugh, I need c they better not get do you think that they will get someone to voice Monty Mole in the next one? You'd hope so. He's the most iconic character. That's like making a Sonic movie and not giving a voice to Tails. Yeah. Or Shadow, I guess, if you're nasty. Mm, he does. Mm, yeah. I do like that bit. That was pretty sick. I did like the dry bones peeps and the shy guy looks that we see. Mm, it's true. Mm. I did like the, like, Mario Maker kinda sequence they had in there as well, that was really good. Yeah, I was like, "Oh, I get it." It's like the thing. Um, oh, question on the post-credit scene. Well, not really a question, I guess. I know who will be voicing Daisy, I've seen it. So, obviously, there's the tweet. I saw a tweet before I saw the movie, and it was a picture of Daisy, and they're like, "I just know Scarlett Johansson's gonna be voicing this lady." They're wrong. No. It's Zendaya. They'll be getting Zendaya involved. Mhm. Mm. I just can't see Ariana Grande and Charlie Day having to do promo together. I don't think it would work out. Yeah, there you go. But, also, I gotta say, very disappointing, post-credit scene compared to getting Yoshi at the end of the first one. Daisy? Who gives a gaff? Mm. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, that would be awesome. Oh, I I I had an idea on the way home from watching this of what the next Mario movie could be and what it should be, I think. I did just see that. I saw you said, Sunshine, and I was like, "Wait, I don't know if mine's on." 'Cause was it a list or was it just the Sunshine one? I don't remember. Right. I think well, this won't be a one-to-one, and it'll be easy to kind of fold in other things onto it as well. I think what they should do for the next Mario movie is they should do a Mario Party movie, have King Boo take them, put them on, like, a board, they've gotta do little mini games, and then you can fold in other games that you want, who cares? Have them do mini games like, 1v3, 2v2, all 4 of them. You can have, some of the classic ones in there as, like, little action sequences. Mm. Oh, a Mario Mario Sluggers movie? That would Mm, yeah. Yeah, and they have to add more for the next one. Mm. I will say Mm, that was fun, I like that as well. Is he? Oh, I missed him. Damn, missed him. Um, what else? I had something else I was gonna say. Yeah, they're doing it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that was I just remembered what I wanted to say there. So, I remember I don't know if you remember this, but when I saw the first Super Mario movie, I sat next to a child who, when the movie ended, proclaimed that it was the greatest movie he had ever seen. Now, I know, some of the reviews have been kind of middling, on this sequel here. Um, so I was worried that this wouldn't happen again. Also, went later at night. But I'm in the bathroom before the movie, as is tradition, and as I'm walking out, there's a kid in front of me with his dad, and he turns to his dad, and he goes, That was the greatest movie ever." And his dad goes, "Yeah, it was a pretty good movie." And I was like, "Damn it." I was like, "I genuinely did not think that this would happen again." So far, kids think that the Mario movies are the best movies ever. That's all the research I've done into it, so Did you also wave to your friend from school and then tell her, "I just saw my friend from school," because that's what that kid did right after saying it was the greatest movie ever. Yes. Oh, I'm all up on the Sonic movies, and I got to break the news to Rebecca because the Sonic 4 teaser played before the Mario movie. I got and it obviously, Amy is set up for the next Sonic movie, and I got to tell her that Kristen Bell is voicing Amy, to which she went, "Really?" So not a big Kristen Bell head. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Mm. Um, no, just I guess my last clothing closing thought would be that, let me play Monty Mole in Super Mario Party, and I'm there. It's true. I put a tweet out, so hopefully they get back to me soon. That's all I'll say. Oh, yeah. It's a good one. Well, it did come out just before Easter, so I guess it was the time to do it. So, I timed it pretty well. Yeah, and some cast members. I tried to get the high ranking ones that might, help me out. Yeah. Well, it'll be me and him probably teamed up for the next one. 'Cause I'm also voicing Slippy Toad. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the people are asking for it, that's true. I appreciate the help in getting this done. Yeah. Maybe you can send this to some Nintendo higher ups. If you run into anyone at Illumination or Nintendo at CinemaCon, let them know. Yeah, I'll print out a headshot, I'll drop it off to you before you go, and it'll have my resume on there, and yeah, yeah. What was that? I don't know, must've been the wind or inside. AC's really strong here, I guess, I don't know. Monty or something, I don't know. What was that? Right, I think we're losing our minds now. Not Lee Cronin's The Mummy. Yes. We've got A Great Awakening. You, Me, and Tuscany comes out, Faces of Death. Mm. Let's do a Colleen Hoover universe retrospective, all 3. There you go. We'll figure it out. We'll have something next week. Maybe a game night retrospective. And make sure to post on social media that you want me to play Monty Mole in the next Mario movie. Thank you. Adios.